And we're live. Mic check 1 2. Let me guys know if you can hear this. If you can't, if it's kind of scratchy or something like that, let me know. I'm gonna go through on my Facebook side to make sure Facebook's not shadow banning me like they normally do. So let me open this up. Oh, wait a minute, it is actually on. Cool. So yeah, so now we're on Facebook. They got me but and it's got, look at that. I didn't know Facebook would do that. They got closed captioning on there. Nice. I'm gonna turn that off. All right, let me get that out of here. Okay, so now I'm only on my screen. Facebook is up and running and everything like that. Let me know if this is coming in clear or what. Because sometimes, I mean, over the past couple of days, it's been real sketch with the internet connection and the Wi-Fi over here. I don't know what the deal is. I guess since the election is over, they want to make sure they shadow ban all Republican accounts. What up, Fancy? Who you watching? What's good? Biz Latina, what's up? But like the title says, man, America's alive again. It feels pretty good. We're back in the mix. Oh, good. Look nice and clear. There we go. So I went out today. I've been doing a bunch of financial stuff all day. I woke up right on the phone doing a bunch of financial transactions. Stock market's looking good. I'm talking to people who are dealing with, the things that I'm working on. A lot of money's looking good. So hopefully by January, anywhere January, February, we should be seeing some really good returns on things that we're working on right now. Jeremy's like, I need my car fixed. Well, I don't know what kind of car you drive. A lot of people drive a lot of cars. It's like people say that shit all the time. I need my car fixed. I'm like, okay, am I supposed to guess what kind of car you got and guess what's wrong with it? I'm like, I'm not a fortune teller. Email me. Let me know what's up. But yeah, we got a lot of transactions going, and today I'm already up. Let's see, what's that? 110, 120, $130 a month. I'm saving on certain things, $130 a month. No, $115 a month. And that's only from today. That's just from today. Knocked off $115 off of something I'm working on. Tomorrow, Monday, because tomorrow's Saturday. Monday, I'll be working on something else. So hopefully I could save, I'm thinking according to my estimates, $700 a month. If I can save $700 a month on certain things I'm moving around, $700, that's basically me having free car insurance on all my cars because I pay $713 a month for all my cars. If I can save $700 a month, I'm basically paying $13 a month insurance now. This is what happens when you get somebody in power that corporate America believes in, investors believe in, people believe in. People like us, small businesses like us, we like, man, we can make a run for it. I'm already up $115 a month. That's $1,200 a year. I just got a $1,200 a year raise. Remember I said if somebody's making $30,000 a year and you give them a 3% raise, that's $900 a year raise you're giving them. I'm getting a $1,200 raise right now. $1,200 already I got. $1,200 right off the bat. And that's only from one day. And that's actual true savings. I will start seeing starting in December. Now, after Monday, I got to go through some other stuff. I'm gonna get up to about $700 something a month in savings, to the point where it's gonna feel like I'm getting free car insurance on all my cars. This is why we wanted things to change. Why couldn't this happen before? Because people with money in business transactions didn't trust what was going on. They didn't trust what was going on. What up, William? So even though I don't think Trump is that great of a guy, you know what, child? I'm not that great of a guy. I tell people I'm an asshole, but I don't give a shit what people think about me. I really don't. I'm one of the biggest assholes out there. You can ask anybody that really knows me in real life. They will say Jeff's an asshole, but Jeff will help you make money. Jeff will take care of you. Jeff actually cares about you. He don't give a shit what you think about him. My bottom line is I'm going to take care of the people around me. Even the people not around me end up benefiting somehow. And I'm one of the biggest assholes you'll ever meet. I'm dead. I've been like this my whole life. You can ask somebody how, when I was in my 20s, they called me an asshole. I'm still the same way. Nobody likes me and I'm cool with that shit. I'm going to take care of everybody. That's just what I'm designed to do. I'm not designed for people to like me. I even tell women, I'm probably going to be one of the worst boyfriends you ever had. I tell my ex-wife to tell you he's one of the worst husbands I've ever got. But this motherfucker will make you some money, save you on car repairs. He'll fix your house. He's a very caring person when it comes to animals, takes care of his fucking kids. He's very involved in life. People will tell you that, but I'm one of the worst boyfriends to have, one of the worst husbands to have. I'm an asshole, but I'm a good person to have around for utility. That's basically what I'm. And some of us are okay with that. Thank you, Silvino. And some of us are okay with that. Trump is okay with not being liked. And he's still going to fight for the people that don't like him. I fight for people that don't like me. When I'm putting information on this channel, when I'm dropping videos on this channel, I don't say, hey, this is just for Republicans only. I drop it for everybody because I want everybody to win. Oh, this ain't for, if you're a Democrat, don't watch this video. Don't watch this video because I don't want you to make money like us. I drop it for everybody. And I'm still an asshole at the end of the day. I'm cool with that. So for me to vote for an asshole is easy to do because I understand his position in life. I've been calling that my whole life. So for people to call him that, dude, watch that shit. Like brush that dirt off your shoulder and keep it moving. Do it. 300 from Valenzuela, occupied Aurora, California. What's good, Big Orange Kid? And that's just how I roll, man. That's how I roll. I'm always going to want to take care of people, no matter what they call me. I have fixed Democrats' cars. I've fixed Democrats' houses. I've done Democrat books for them because I'm here to help people. I am here to help Americans. When you get to the point in your life where you feel you don't want help from somebody just because of who they are, there was an old story back in the day. Lady told me this lady was on her deathbed. She was on her deathbed. Nurse comes in. Nurse is going to take care of her. She's going to take care of her and everything. The lady looks up at the nurse, says, and the nurse was black. White lady said, well, if this black lady is going to take care of me, just let me die. That's how some Democrats really think. If you want to live life, why should it make a difference on who's saving your life? Trump walks in the room, says, I'm going to save your life. I don't want Trump to save my life. Just let me die. Let me die. And I'm like, that shit makes no sense to me. Old school stories back in the day. I think of shit like that, and I remember those stories. So no, if it's a black nurse, just let me die. Let me die. I'm like, wow, you are that much of a hater to where you would give up your life, give up your happiness, give up your equity and everything you got, all because of who somebody else likes. You don't belong in this universe. I don't know where you belong, but this universe is made for the people that want to be prosperous. That's what this universe is made for. So when I'm dropping videos in this universe, I'm not saying this is for red only. No. Oh, if you blue, don't watch it. No, I drop it for everybody because I want everybody to win. And if you don't like me because I want everybody to win, fuck you then. Like I'm gonna change. Like I'm gonna say, well, I don't want everybody. I better just start hoping, Democrat. And then fuck that. Everybody's gonna win by the time I'm done. I don't care what side you choose. You're going to win because you're listening to somebody who says, I want you to be prosperous. This ain't about control. Too many people want to have control over you. Oh man, I want control over you. And if you don't do what we say, then we don't like you. That's control. Oh, you black. So if you don't vote for her, we don't like you. That's control. Oh, wait, brothers. Oh, it's all control. Thank you, Big Horn Kev. I appreciate that, brother. All right, Mr. A. Ray. Appreciate that, A-Ray. Like you too. Very unique and intelligent, man. And like I said, everybody on this channel, we have a very, I would say, consistent IQ level on this channel. A lot of us on this channel, we can see beyond and past. Identifying as a black lesbian. Okay, now you got to go back to normal. But we all have a very consistent IQ on this channel. When somebody tells me that they own me because of my skin color, a Democratic Party owns people because of if you don't vote Democratic, none of us like you no more. Why don't you ask me who I'm voting for and why I'm voting the way I am? Because I'm voting to make sure you win. Like I said, today is Friday. I'm already up $115 a month. Every month, I gave myself a $1,200 raise today. $1,200 a year raise today. Now, when I get this $700, that's going to be an extra $8,400 plus the $1,200. I'm up to $9,600 a year raise. I just gave myself a $9,600 a year raise. I got some work to do on Monday to try to get that extra $700. So the reason why it's even possible is because of what's happening out there. Everybody is seeing, like, the stock market jumped. Businesses are saying, I think we can hire people at X amount of dollars and we can start, paying salaries again. And because everybody sees a businessman, the CEO, not a prosecutor who's used to putting people in prison, but a CEO of a corporation going, he's about to run America like a corporation again, not run like a prosecutor in a prison. Now, when you run in America like a prison with prison wardens and trying to put people in jail and get people locked up, That's what prosecutors do. They don't save you from getting locked up. They lock you up. That's their job, to lock you up. A CEO's job is to make you profitable, make you prosperous. That's why we voted for the CEO. We need the CEO back. Because you got somebody who gets $1 billion in 100 days and blows through that shit and nobody knows where it is. Everybody's pointing fingers at everybody else right now over that whole situation because it went viral. Everybody's like, well, you know, people in Pennsylvania is like, you know what? All the politicians in Pennsylvania like, well, she didn't come here and scratch our backs. She didn't give us any funding. She didn't spread the money here. No, none of us got the money. So where's the money at? We had to get rid of all these attorneys. We got rid of them all. Get rid of them all. I accuse equal my shoe size. So we got rid of them all. And now that we got rid of all those people, we're getting business people back in. Shit's about to take off. All these Democrats want to talk about how they love Tesla, how they love Tesla, how they love Tesla. The moment Elon says, I'm going to step up and help America. Well, we don't want you to help because you like Trump. Remember the lady on her deathbed? If the nurse is black, just let me die. Remember that lady? If the nurse is black, just let me die. That's how Democrats are. Well, Elon, you know, I love Tesla, love my Tesla, love plugging my car in, love saving the climate, love saving the economy. But if he supports Trump, nah, just let everything go to shit. Just let everything go to shit. This is what I'm saying. A lot of these people, they don't have it up here. The logic is gone. It's all based on them being upset and angry about something. This little dog kills me. He barks a lot. Hold up. Shut up. Tell you, that dog's a chronic barker right there. That's why nobody picked him up off the bus stop. His ass barks nonstop. It's probably why he couldn't go nowhere. He just like that homeless dude said, yeah, man, that's a little barker right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The Tesla stock is going through the roof right now. And a lot of people should be happy because a lot of Democrats who are, you know, planet huggers and tree huggers and shit, they was loving Tesla. They love Elon. They love the concept of not using fuel, not burning. They love that. But the moment, yeah, that's that little dog. He always barking at something. The moment you tell them, well, Elon, the guy who you guys love, his ingenuity, his IQ, his vision for Earth and everything, you love it. He supports Trump. Oh, well, fucking, I don't like Tesla no more then. I don't like Tesla. I'm just giving up on Tesla. Remember, the lady on her deathbed being saved by a black nurse. Well, if she's going to save me, just let me die. That's how some people really think on a Democratic ticket. They don't look at the bigger picture. We're going to save your life. We're going to give you something good. We're going to, you know, do something beneficial for you. This is what we're going to, well, not if it's Republican. I don't want nothing to do with it then. But we're helping you get lower interest rates. I talked about interest rates on my last live stream, about the reason why we need the economy strong so we can move and borrow money back and forth. When you're moving and borrowing money back and forth, trust me, it helps. Yeah, the money's in her Swiss account. Exactly. The money, are you going to hold that? Yeah, yeah. And the money actually that we're moving back and forth is helping the economy. Because if none of us were born with millions of dollars in the bank, none of us were born with millions in the bank, it means we're going to need some help. And if somebody says, hey, Jeff, I'm going to help you. You don't got $2 million, do you? No. Well, guess what? I'm going to loan you some money so you can live the life you want to live. I'm going to loan you some money. But in exchange for me helping you live the life you want to live with my loan, I'm going to charge you a little interest. It's only X amount of dollars per day. Now, do you think you're worth $4 a day, which is $120 a month? Do you think you're worth $4 a day, $120 a month? I think I'm worth $4 a day. I can make okay, I'm going to charge you $120 a month in interest, but you're going to live great every single day. And it's $4 a day. There's 24 hours in a day. I'm charging you $4 to enjoy that 24 hours by giving you this money up front so you can enjoy that 24 hours every month. You cool with that? I'm cool with that. Shit, $120 a month interest. And I don't have $2 million. I'll do the $120 in interest. Now I'm living my life. I'm having fun. I'm kicking it. I'm doing shit. Thanks, Austin. Man, hey, that's what we got around. We got big money energy, baby. BME, that big money energy. We trying to get it. We trying to get it. And we got to, in order to get the big money, it's like you got to crawl before you walk. You got to start with a foundation, a plan that works. When you start with a foundation and a plan that works, you can build on that. Like Trump is something people can build on. It's a foundation. It's his business foundation. When you're dealing with a lot of prosecutors and legal shit and legal mumbo jumbo, you can't build on it because it's interpreted differently. It's like left and right shit. And the whole time you're scared to make a move because they don't know what they're talking about. They're just throwing legal mumbo jumbo at you and a bunch of politics at you. And there's no true foundation. You can't, it's like trying to build on swampland. You can't build on it. So what do? You get somebody with a solid foundation. You get a little bit of money and you compound that little bit of money. It's like a parlay. You parlay that little bit of money to other money. Before you know it, you in big money now. And you sitting in big money and you like, oh man, this is kind of how but you got to start somewhere. Just like Young Boy said, he's going to hold his money until it hits $1,000. When it hits $1,000 on that stock, because he's got to start somewhere. He got the foundation. He bought it low. He's building his foundation. He's getting up there. We do the same thing in rideshare. We build a foundation of clients. I drove Lyft last night. I made $22 in 4 miles last night. $22 last night. I made $22. That's because I was relying on the apps last night. Now, wait a minute. Let me tell you what else I did yesterday, because that was just the $22. Wait a minute. Where is it at? I'm gonna see if I can find it in here. It's got to be in there somewhere. Oh yeah. So that was that $22. Now I'm gonna cover this up. Now that was that 22. I don't know if I could do this. Yeah, I'll show you. So that was that $22 I made on Lyft. Now Lyft is not all I do, because y'all know who I am. I'm starting my foundation. I'm getting my groundwork. Made $22 on Lyft, but I also got a wire in. I got a wire in of $1,000. So I got wired in $1,000. Somebody wired me $1,000, and they're going to wire me another $1,000 in about 4 or 5 days. So I made $2,000 in like 4 or 5 days, and I never leave my house. People say, well, how do you do that? How do you make $24 driving Lyft in one night, but you turn around and make $2-3 in like 4 days from people wiring you money? I told y'all what this channel is about. If you look at the description of this channel, I said, I'm going to help you either make money or save money. Somehow you're going to do it. Remember, I make money by saving people money. That's how I make money. I make money by saving people money. My whole channel's been about that. If I'm doing repairs on the channel, it's saving you money. And guess what? You're watching my little AdSense videos and shit, and you're making money by watching my videos save you money. Everybody's winning. I told you I do it for Dems. I do it for Republicans. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 transmissions coming up. The transmission, I met the guy tonight with the other transmission. Now, the other transmission that I'm probably going to work on, not in 3 cars. I got 3 more transmissions to do before this guy. This guy has a 2018. It's a Z71 10-speed transmission. 50,000 miles. Transmission's going out. They want $7,500 to fix it. I said, I'll take your transmission out and I'll do it. We haven't agreed on a price yet. We haven't figured out a price yet. I said, we ain't gonna talk price yet. Let me first make sure I can get all your parts. If I can get all your parts that I think you need based on what you're telling me, I'll give you a price. This is what my channel is about. Lyft and Uber is what I do. People think, oh, you ain't know about a driver. You fucking low-paid driver. You minimum wage driver. I laugh. I do drive. But do you know most of us own companies? We own business. We got degrees. We don't have degrees. We have families. We got kids. We got grandkids. We are not just drivers. We're important people on this channel that share and trade information back and forth. We trade information back and forth. And I tell people, if you watch this channel and you don't know how to make money in a day, you tell me what community you live in, and I can tell you how you can make money in that community. I'll give you a lot of options. A lot of options. This is, hey, imagine if you start working on Teslas. Oh, trust me, I've been looking at some videos. I'm going to get a lift installed at my house. The lift is costing between $4,000 to $5,000, depending on which lift I want. But with that lift, I can take the top of a Tesla off to get to the battery pack. That's why I got all this concrete in my garage. Side of my house is where we're going to build the lift. The lift is $4,000 to $5,000, depending on which lift I go with, but it will allow me to take the top off of a Tesla. I can take the whole body off and have the battery pack. I can either repair battery packs or replace battery packs right here at my house. Trust me, you right where I am. We're already thinking the same. I've looked at all the videos about it. When y'all don't see where I'm at, I'm building myself. Personal capital. I'm not watching nobody talk shit and drama and nonsense back and forth on the internet all day, every day. I'm building me. This channel, I build you. So many people have hit my videos about repairs. Man, I'm trying to do my spark plugs. Man, I'm glad I looked at your channel. Man, I'm trying to change my hydro boost. Man, I've been looking at getting a supercharger. Man, I've been wondering how to do these brakes. Man, how do you? This channel is nothing but a hub of information to build you. So when you come here, if you want to drive to make money, I'm going to tell you how to get clients. If you want to do this and that, man, there's a way you can make money. Once you watch this channel, I'll open your mind up, because what corporate wants to do, or what employers want to do, is keep your brain employee minded. Just like rideshare, keep your brain employee minded. Once you open your mind and you realize you're an independent business, you're an independent contractor, you can go get your own commercial insurance, you can do all the shit you want to do, and you can take clients. Once you realize that, the app's gonna have they don't know what to do now. They don't know what to do now, because they know they're dealing with a bunch of business people driving around, and we on the ground, we in the trenches. You got to go against us now. Shit's hard to do. A 14 Fusion hybrid transmission went out 50K. Sure, it was a 7K job. Yeah, but it had a 10-year, 150 powertrain. Yeah. And that's what it is, man. All these transmissions, like I said, your engine will outlast your transmission. Transmissions, that's why I rebuild transmissions, because a long time ago, I invested all the knowledge I could invest in internal valve bodies, solenoids, servos. I had to learn what all this shit was, torque converters. I had to learn what everything was, TCMs, PCMs, all this. And I invested it. Some people go to college. That's cool. I went to college too. But my college is of real world application. I need to learn what goes on in the real world around me. Once I learn what goes on in the real world around me, I start welding, learning how to weld, why to weld, what to weld. Next thing you know, I'm learning transmissions, how to rebuild them, how to install them, just pull one out, put one in, easy shit. Drive shaft, drive chain, CV joints, axles, all that. I could do all that shit because I have trained myself through education, watching shit while everybody else is watching drama and reality TV, and they know shit about all these reality stars. I can't tell you shit about a reality star, but I can tell you how to take a transmission apart and put it back together, and that makes me money. That's what this channel is about, making you some money. You want some money? You want to take care of yourself? I told you I make $24 a night driving Lyft, sometimes $24. But that same morning, I just got $1,000 wire transfer in. Same day I made $24 on Lyft was the same day I got $1,000 wire in. The process has started on me getting on this truck. So I'm doing this truck, doing this truck, doing this truck. As soon as I finish it, drive it, test drive it, drop it off. Guess what? Another $1,000 wired in. That's how you got to do it. If you want to fight against this world, fight against this economy, like I wore a shirt yesterday that said, resist poverty. If you want to do it, you got to watch a channel like this, not some bullshit channel that's going to sit and tell you, well, in order to be the best Lyft driver you could be, I'm going to tell you how to be the best human you could be. Because not only are you a Lyft driver, but you need to learn how to repair your own car. Otherwise, all the money you made driving Lyft, you're going to give it right back to a shop. Now, what do you got left? Nothing. You just drove Lyft to make sure everybody else can eat, and you ain't got shit left because you just paid an $1,800 bill at a shop. Then you paid a $600 bill at a shop. Then you paid a $700. All the profits you're getting are being chewed up. The description of this channel has always been the same. It's always been about making sure you got money in your pocket. I'm an accountant. I've worked around money my whole life. I know the foundation of money is the education and understanding of what money is. It's a tool. And if you give your tools away to other people, it becomes their tool. And now you're giving all of your tools away. You're sitting there toolless. You ain't got shit to do with it. What up, Eric? My brother, what's good? And for all you Phoenix drivers out there, all you Phoenix drivers, last night downtown was popping. The airport was popping. Tonight we got the country stuff downtown Phoenix again. There's a lot of events going on in Phoenix right now. Perfect for cash ride conversions because they was trying to send me from downtown Phoenix all the way to Queen Creek for $38. Now I do those rides for $130. That's what I'd charge in my truck, $130. They were trying to get me to take people in my truck, XL, $38, all the way to $38, and I charge $130. Now, if they were paying me $38 after a concert with surge and everything applied, these people paid about $130. And they were trying to give me $40 out of the $130. I know how the apps work. As soon as you slide the app over and you go look at what the rider paid, it'll say something like $126.99 they paid, and you got $40. You'd be like, dude, I had no idea you paid $126 for this. I normally charge $130 because that's what the trip is worth. Time, miles, I already know what I'm charging. You can go through the app if you want to. A lot of these people probably didn't get home last night till late because nobody was taking them shit rides. Nobody was taking them. People like, oh, no, I ain't messing with it. Nope. $38 to go to Cape? No, I'm cool. All the way to Queen Creek? Nope. They were rides from the airport all the way up to Queen Creek. Airport to Queen Creek, $32. Queen Creek is about an hour drive. So you're paying $32 an hour of driving, $32 an hour from the airport all the way up to Queen Creek. This is about a good hour drive, almost like 53 minutes or something crazy like that. And I'm like, for me, I charge about 130, 140 maybe. I charge that. But that's probably what the apps are charging people. So all you drivers here in Phoenix, trust me when I tell you, if you're not listening to these podcasts and understanding your value, you are getting played. And the apps know you getting played. And I'm like, nope, not doing it. Yeah, Uber might think of taking cars out, the ones that are somehow over 100,000 miles or something like that. The professor showed a video about it. But this is the thing. I believe cars over 100,000 miles, well maintained. Like I said, I got a Jeep with 269,000, can outrun anything on the street. I got an Escalade on the side of the house right now, 224,000. It's been back and forth across America a couple of times. Those two trucks with over 200,000 miles are more reliable than the guy I just met with a car with 50,000 miles on it and the transmission's going out. People who don't work on cars don't understand cars. The more miles you get on a car, the more reliable it is because you replaced all the factory shit. Factory parts are OEM. They don't last that long. They're made to come back. Once you start putting in aftermarket parts in there, now your car is probably never going to break down again. Not with that issue. You get Moog ball joints. Guess what? Your Moog ball joints going to last forever now. You get factory OEM shit. It's designed to go out. They're trying to make a profit on selling this car from the dealership. They put some of the cheapest parts possible on these models just to get them out the door. 50,000 miles, your transmission's going out because it's cheap shit in there. This is how they sell cars. So when somebody tells me if your car's over 100,000 miles, it's worthless, I think if your car's under 100,000 miles, that shit ain't even tested yet. I got 119,000 on my BMW. Even before that, I was swapping everything out. Brakes, motor mounts. I'm swapping all the engine fucking intakes. I'm swapping everything out because I know aftermarket parts last. All of these cars under 100,000 miles, it's not tested enough yet. You're going to blow through them OEM parts fast as shit. People are like, oh yeah, man, I just got a new car, man, 15,000 miles on it. I bet that shit end up on a flatbed within 15,000 more. I bet it ends up on a flatbed. But guess what my Escalade going to be with 224? Rolling just like it always does because it's got 224 on it. I rebuilt the transmission at 160. So if I rebuilt the transmission at 160 without using OEM parts, only aftermarket parts, that's a 500,000 mile truck sitting on the side of my house. 500,000. I'm only at 224. It went out at 160. Put another 300. That's 550, 600,000 miles before that thing goes out. And you telling me 100,000 miles is the cutoff? Some people don't work on cars. They don't understand cars. So that shit laughs at me, man. I laugh at that shit. Oh, yeah, man. If your car got low miles, that means it's going to last forever. Low miles means it's untested. They haven't tested your car yet. You got to run that shit. It's got to go through some oil changes. Got to go through a transmission change. Got to go through spark plugs. Go through serpentine belts. Change out the brakes a few times. You got to put that car to the test. Because straight from the factory, guess who put that shit together? People, just everyday people like me, using OEM fucking parts is gonna fail. That's who put your car together. So the miles you're trying to say, hey, low miles mean it's good. I'm working on cars for way too long. Working on car way too. Yeah, it's flawless. I had replaced one bad sensor before it got total with 250,000 miles. Only did oil changes. I'm telling you, Austin, that's what it is, man. And I got an 05. My 05 transmission is solid. 05 transmission is I can tow that big ass the trailer sitting on the side of my house and my motorcycle's going to. I have trailered that thing from Blue Ridge Mountains, Wisconsin, all the way from Missouri to Vegas, Arizona. And that's a 05 on that transmission. I just met somebody with an 18 transmission, the newer ones, 50,000 miles on this truck. Transmission's going out. That's a 224,000 mile truck, 160,000 rebuild. That means I only put 60,000 miles, 80. Yeah, I put about 60,000 miles on that transmission so far. That's it. I put about 60,000 miles on that transmission, and it's still solid as hell. He's got a brand new truck, 18 with 50,000 miles on it. Transmission's done. This is how I get jobs, though. People out there, for some strange reason, believe the lower your miles are, the better your car is. It just means the newer, the more untested it is. My shit's tested. My Jeep, I can run that thing all day, any day. Can't no shit out there because I basically built that from the ground up. It's got a few stock parts left on it, but for the most part, that's all aftermarket. Everything's aftermarket. You can't outrun that Jeep. There's nothing you can put a 2024 against. I've seen brand new Jeeps on flatbeds, 23s, 22s, 24s. That's a 2011. It ain't never been on a flatbed. The moment I got that from the dealership, it has always made it to my house every single day. Even the day that my radiator fan went out and my man Abdul, Demon with the Hellcat, Demon Hellcat or whatever, he bought the little $10 sensor. He super chatted me $10 and I used that $10 at AutoZone, bought the little relay, put the relay on there. Truck's been running fine ever since. My Jeep has never been on a flatbed, and it's a 2011 with 259,000 miles on it. You know how many people's Jeeps are on flatbeds? Brand new, way newer than that. Miles are a very bad. What Uber and Lyft need to do is say, we need to see maintenance records. Show us maintenance records. What are the issues with your shit before we pull it out? But they do that. They deactivate you before they even investigate situations. You will get deactivated off the apps. They tell you your car's not good enough before they even know about your car. This is how the apps are, which is why I tell you, go get your own private clients. Be paid well for what you're going to do. These apps are ripoffs. They do a bunch of shit without investigating. They don't know the industry. They're a bunch of nerds in suits with computers and shit, and they're sitting around thinking they're running the show. You run the show. That's your car. Those are your car keys. This is your city. These are your streets. You run the show. So if you don't show them that you run the show, oh yeah, we're going to deactivate you. Look at that. My dad has an 03 Sequoia, 610,000 miles, first engine and transmission. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking. A Sequoia, these are Toyota trucks. These are big trucks. Toyota's got 1 million mile transmissions anyways, million miles. They use the same transmission across all their trucks because the transmission they built is just very good. So you get the same transmission. But if you want to go out there and get your own client base, because when they cut you off, when Uber Lyft deactivate you for no reason, when they kick your car out for no reason, and you sitting around going, Jeff, I don't know what to do. They took my car off the platform. How many clients you got? None. How long you been on my channel? I don't know, about 1.5 years. Your fucking problem then. You heard me already. I already told you what to do, so you can't come to me now. Well, what am I going to do? What I'm going to do? You can't talk to me because I've been talking to you the whole time. I've been talking to you. So if you're not listening and at least getting yourself set up to do legit business on your own, you're putting nails in your own coffin because that's what Uber and Lyft's good for. They're good for putting drivers in the hot seat. You got bills all around you and everything, and Uber's is all you're deactivated. For what? Oh, we got a complaint today. About what? Don't worry about it. It's a complaint. Okay, from who? It's anonymous. You get your own. They can deactivate me. I'll be like, motherfucker, I don't make shit but $20-something a day with you anyways. It's like with Uber, I got whole weeks of not even driving Uber. Uber can say, Jeff, we deactivated you. I'm like, and that don't stop shit I'm doing. I still got tonight. I got to pick up my client at 8:55. So I got an 8:55 pickup tonight so we can have a long live stream. But I got an 8:55 pickup tonight. I had a pickup yesterday, a pickup this morning, and a pickup tonight. These are all private clients. That's it. No apps. I turned my Lyft app on when I was just down doing some transactions. I was driving up. It was like $1 a mile. I had a $5 surge, $1 a mile. It was like $12 to go like 12 miles with a $5 surge. I'm like, this is great. I had turned that shit off. I turned it off. I came home, parked the truck because I was done doing what I had to do anyways. I was just seeing if I can get a ride back to where I was. Nope. This is how the apps are paying. So if you let them play you, yeah, this is what they're going to do. What I also say, the 05 Prius has an electric motor with 295 feet-pound of torque. It's a little monster. I've owned a V12 BMW. Figured out how to unleash the Prius beast. You get 295 feet-pounds of torque. That little Prius will get down. You're going to burn the tires off of that thing, man. Oh, yeah. Next car will be a 2013 Lexus GS. I'm done with the gimmicks and nonsense. Oh, yeah, that's a Toyota. Lexus is Toyota. The thing will run forever. Cool. Pain wins. Thank you. Drop the like. Yeah, can't go wrong with Lexus or Toyota, Trixie. They're great. And like I said, this is my first BMW. Now I got a couple of them in front of the house now because I bought my son one. He still ain't came and picked it up yet. It's just sitting in front of the house. But so we got these BMWs now. They're like little race cars. I love working on them. They're very reliable as far as you know what's going to go out. And usually it's always something electrical because the circuitry, when you're running like, ohms and volts and stuff like that, ground wires and all this stuff, the parts are going to be good. The parts are going to be good. It's the electrical you have to worry about. And that's what almost every car, when you start running this much electrical on these cars, that's all the cars of today. You run this much, you got to know your electrical shit. Get wire testing. Says, what do you think Trump will do first? I think the first thing Trump's going to do is make sure everybody who's against him is out of his way. That's honestly what I think, because he can't do shit until he get rid of all these Democrats that were doing lawfare. Get rid of every Democrat or Republican. Get rid of Republicans too if they were in your way. Like I said, this is a mission. This is a mission. Get rid of people that's in your way and then start with your plan. Because if you start with your plan and you got snakes in your garden, you ain't getting nothing done. That's why I run the channel the way I run. I get rid of snakes. I block ban all these motherfuckers. We get rid of snakes because we got work to do. So the first thing you need to do is make sure you starting with a team. You in a locker room with everybody on your team. You don't be in a locker room with somebody who's not on your team, because they're going to take exactly what you said out like little spies. They're going to take it out. Oh, this is what they're going to try to do. Oh, call such and such and make sure they don't get it done. Oh, this is what he said he's going to do too. Well, call him too and call these three and call that state. Make sure they don't allow him, because you got snakes in your house. First thing you need to do if you Trump, walk in, cut out all the snakes. I don't care if you said something sideways. No. I heard he's talking about bringing Mike Pompeo back. I don't like Mike Pompeo. I think he's a snake. He's another Cohen. He's one of them people who looks out for himself. So don't bring Pompeo back in. I wouldn't do that. But yeah, I think he's already made phone calls. Adams cut the free food stamps to illegals. Oh yeah, that's it. And that's the best part of who's who. Knowing who actually is who in his camp now. And we've all seen it. We've all seen a bunch of people saying a bunch of shit about him, and we kept supporting him. We're like, hey, you know what? Ain't nobody on this planet perfect. If there's any perfect person in this who's against Trump, beats me. A lot of people are divorced. A lot of people got 3 and 4 kids by 3 and 4 different women. A lot of women got 3 and 4 kids by 3 or 4 different men. And yet they trying to judge Trump. I'm like, come on now. Ain't none of us perfect. If we were perfect, we all be married once and have kids by the same person, never get fired from a job, never have a bad credit. We'd all be perfect. But instead, we all got some shit in our lives that we need to focus on more than focusing on some man who's just trying to help everybody else. And now the fact that he's sitting there saying, how do you improve past 2-mile tracks? Now that he's back in the White House and we know everybody who's been against him this whole time, he needs to get rid of them people. And they know he's coming. You see everybody throwing press conferences everywhere. Well, we're prepared for Trump to come after us. Well, he was prepared for you to come after him, and you was coming after him. You remember when we was little? All of a sudden, some kid go up, hey, Jeff hit me. Jeff, why you hit him? See, they didn't tell the whole story. He hit me first. He actually smacked me in the face, and I shoved his ass, and he hit the ground. He got mad. He came over. Jeff hit me. That's what all these press conferences about right now. Trump gonna come after me. Why is Trump gonna come after you? Well, because I went after him first, and I did this to him, and I said this about him. Okay, tell the whole story. AOC, what are you scared of, AOC? If you ain't guilty of nothing and you ain't did nothing wrong, what are you scared of? Trump can't say, there's this guy out there named Jeff Watts. We're coming for that guy. I'll be like, for what? Cool, knock me out. Say, dude, I'll be here. I'll meet you motherfuckers at the coffee shop, whatever. We can hang out. I don't give a shit. Come after me. Because I didn't do nothing. So why would I be scared of Trump saying, we're going to come after you, Jeff? Why? Okay, cool. Where you want me to meet? But all these people throwing all these press conferences, he's going to use lawfare against his opponents. What the fuck were you just doing for the past 4 years? You used your whole past 4 years to chase this man down. That's what you did for 4 years. Your whole career was fucking with Trump. That was it. AOC, especially her. And now she's scared because everybody knows all these politicians was doing stock trades, insider trading. They got proof of it. Everybody's got proof of it. We got phone records. We got Facebook records. We got people deleting their X accounts real fast. Some politicians getting rid of their X accounts. I'm getting rid of my account. Fuck that. They getting rid of it. And now everybody who did something They're scared of Trump now, but they wanted, yeah, we're this and that, and we're coming after Trump. We're going to fuck up Trump. We're going to do this and that. And now that Trump won, they're like, yeah, well, we don't know why he's going to come after us. He's going to, use the departments against us. I don't know why he would do that to us. Are you just nobody? I mean, or were you somebody that tried to use fake trumped up crimes to chase this guy down? Who were you? We seeing it, man. This shit's funny. None of them expected Trump to win the presidency because they thought the rhetoric was going to stick. Ask any of them. Yeah, well, even Kamala Harris thought she was going to win. She didn't even give a speech. She had all them people show up at her watch party, and she didn't even have a speech prepared for losing because they overstepped their abilities. They thought, oh, they were arrogant. Oh, we winning this. Everybody think Trump's Hitler. Everybody think he's a Nazi. Everybody think anybody that supports him is a Nazi. So that's why people are not supporting him, because they don't want to be called a Nazi. That shit went completely the other direction. Everything they said came back on them. And now they sitting there and say, man, I voted so everyone can start growing their savings account again. Everybody who said all that shit about Trump, it's all coming back to hunt him, because he actually won the election. He won the popular vote and the electoral vote. And did you know the electoral don't have to go with the people that voted for him? Did you know that? Did you know even though your state is red, the electoral college can say, I know everybody wants Trump, but we're going to put Kamala in power. The electoral college has the power to do that. They don't have to go with the people, with the people's choice. They don't have to. It says that if you look it up. So why did the electoral college even go with Trump? Because they know Kamala ain't it. They know it. So don't just put that shit on the people. We just popular vote. We popularly voted him in. The electoral college could have said, I know all y'all wanted Trump. We know that, but we're actually going to go with Kamala Harris. They didn't. Oh yeah, he was trying to put women up against him. And that's the thing. I didn't even want to turn this live stream into that, but it's egregious what happened. It's so egregious what happened. I mean, you sit there and you see they ran their entire premise on beating on this man. They could have used all that time to come up with policies to get us to vote for. They could have used all that time to use them microphones and them podiums to give us something for us to vote for. All they wanted us was to vote against Trump. That was it. There was no policy. Like I told you, they could have had a turtle running for office, and they would have been like, hey, vote for this turtle. Don't vote for Trump because Trump, blah. What's the turtle going to do? Don't worry about what the turtle going to do. Trump, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, this is what their whole premise is. It's fucking with people. It's tricking people, making people think they're going to do something amazing for this country when they all had 4 years to do something amazing for this country and they didn't do it. But now they're saying, we're going to do something amazing for you people. The whole time we kept saying, man, you had a chance to change everything you're saying right now. You could have went to your boss, Joe Biden, and said, hey, why don't we do this, boss? Why don't we do this, and this, boss? The Blue Wave 2028. Hey, if Eminem or Michelle Obama, and I'm gonna tell you right now, if another Obama runs for office, definitely they gonna lose, because you don't understand. The Obamas come from Illinois. I don't know if people realize that Obamas come from Illinois. They represented Illinois. And the people who are voting for the Obamas, they don't even realize that Illinois is one of the shittiest places you can live right now. Honestly, they got high crime, high prices, and high immigrants. Obamas did that shit. So why would the people in Illinois keep voting for the same shit over and over again? I'm like, make it make sense. You can't keep running into a brick wall, expecting to get through the brick wall when there's a door right next to you. You turn the doorknob and you walk through. But Democrats keep running their head into the fucking brick wall. We're going to get to the other side. We're going to get to the other side. They keep running into the fucking wall. Republicans is like, why don't you just open the door? Oh, it's a doorknob? Oh, shit, I didn't even see the door there yet. What was you doing? Just trying to run through this wall. That's Obama. Those are the walls. The Obamas are the brick walls from y'all having peace and prosperity. They're using a bunch of speeches and punchlines and shit. And what's happening? Illinois keeps going down further than anybody else. They should be fighting for the residents and citizens of Illinois. That's where he comes from. They put him in office. Illinois should be first on his slate with everything, because they're the ones who started his political career. He should be like, listen, I'm taking care of Chicago. I'm taking care of the people of Illinois. I'm taking care of the residents. He don't think of that. He said, man, fuck them people. That's really what he says. And if you can't even see that by looking at the state of Illinois right now, you can't even. Obama was one of the most powerful people in the world when he had the presidency. And he never once thought about taking care of Illinois, the people that put his ass in power. All of this rhetoric. Yeah, we're going to be unified. We're not going to the past. We're not going backwards. We're moving forward. All this fucking rhetoric. And I'm like, what about Illinois? What about those are the people that put you in power? What about Illinois? Can we take care of Illinois? I know I'm in Arizona. Arizona, we got our own shit. We're going to do our own thing. But what about Illinois? I love it. Cardi B and Hunter 2028. I love it. I love it. Now, wait. I know I'm Republican, but if you put a Cardi B Hunter Biden ticket, I might entertain that shit. That might be some good TV. We might have a bunch of twerking and snorting going on. I might have to vote for that shit. Everybody next week get a free ticket to any nightclub you want to go to and one line of cocaine. Like, oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. I might have to fuck with that ticket. Shit, that's what Joe Biden did. We're going to make drugs legal, paraphernalia legal, make crack legal. Man, Biden did all that shit. Joe Biden made all kind of drugs legal as hell because he knew Hunter Biden was his kid. Hunter Biden, he'll be like, hey, listen, every 1st and 15th, we give one free line of crack. Like, all right, bet. I'm in. Fuck that. Check Hunter Biden. And Cardi B. Cardi B kind of funny. Not gonna lie. I know it for real. Shit. Cardi B and Hunter ticket. I don't know. That might have been a ticket that could have beat Trump. The Cardi B Hunter ticket could have probably beat Trump because they should have ran on crack and strippers, man. Let's get cocaine and hookers, man. That's it. Cocaine and hookers 2028. Let's do it. Like, all right, bet. I'm in, motherfucker. Let's go. Motherfucker, they theme song like, I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat, motherfucker, on a boat. That should be their theme song right there. I'm voting for them. Like, hell yeah. So I hope Cardi B can be ready by 2028. I do it. She need to come with her own song. And every one of her speeches, she's going to be holding her phone like this. And then, what's that word? It's Constitution. And then the Constitution, constitution, the Constitution, that's Constitution. Oh, the Constitution, motherfucking Cardi B can't read. And if we follow the Constitution, oh, that's Constitution, Cardi. Oh, the Constitution, sorry, it's not in rap format, motherfucker. If it started with a K, I would have known what it was. Like, yeah, exactly. Shit ain't in rap format. I'm waiting for Patience. Where are you, Patience? We got to do that Cardi B ticket. Cardi B and Hunter. Hey, that need to be a meme. Put that meme out. Cardi B and Hunter. Hunter Biden 2028. Boy, that shit right there will be live. I'm voting for that ticket. Call it Cardi B and Hunter Biden 2028. The party of hookers and cocaine. Let's go. Get in. First 15, you get a free line of coke. You get free entry to any nightclub of your choice twice a month. That's it. You have a little punch card and shit. You go, hey, I ain't used my punch card this month. Can I get in? Click, come on in. Yeah, Cardi B, Hunter Biden 2028. Man, that shit Beyonce will perform. Oh, man, that whole 2028 will be a blur. Nobody remember that shit. I was high the whole time. And I was just throwing dollars on the stage. It was just too many hookers was out there, man. I don't know what was going on. Like, man, the Democrats ain't got nothing to offer. That's all they got to offer right now. You have to offer something like outlandish. Because when it comes to business and you go through $1 billion in 100 days and you don't know where the money's at, when you give all this money to Ukraine and you don't know where the money's at, because that's what Biden did, gave all this money to Ukraine and there's we need an accounting for the money. We don't know where the money's at. What do you mean you don't know where the money's at? You gave all this. Yeah, we just gave it to them, but they didn't tell us where they were spending it. They just got it. Okay, well, where are the weapons that we gave them? We don't know where that is either. Wait a minute. So you can't account for none of the weapons and none of the money? No. And what did Kamala Harris do during her campaign? The exact same shit. People are tired of the same. They're tired of the same. It's nothing but excuses. We don't know where it is at. We don't know where it's at. Oh, well, if you question it, then you anti-democracy. You're against democracy because you question what we're doing. You're not for democracy. Democracy is who we are. Kind of like Fauci saying, I am science. If you listen to me and listen to what I say, then you're following science. If you don't listen to me, you're an anti-vaxxer and you're anti-science because Fauci wanted to be science. Now, if you question anything the Democrats do, or you're anti-democracy. You're a Nazi. You're Hitler because you don't listen to what we say. We are democracy. We're the Democrats. It even spells the same. Democrat, democracy. We're spelled the same. So that must be what we're about. But how can you be democratic when you appoint somebody to the position of presidential nominee? That wasn't democratic. Nobody voted this lady in. Democracy is about a vote. It's about a vote. Nobody voted this lady in. They didn't vote her ass in 2020, and they didn't vote her ass in 2024. That's why she lost the election. They had a hard time selling the idea that democracy is the action of putting somebody into power. That is authoritarian. That is dictatorship. When you physically put somebody in power that nobody even voted for, that is not democracy. Understand, people elect their leaders in a democracy. If I tell you and you vote Biden in, Biden was voted in through the primaries and everything. He got all the people. Kamala never went through a primary. There were a lot of, you could have Bernie Sanders. You could have a lot of people could have ran. A lot of people could have ran other than Kamala Harris, but she was the easiest to mold. She was the easiest to tell what to say because she don't know how to think shit through. So she was the easiest puppet they could find. So they stuck this puppet in front of everybody and said, this is what we're going to do. Even right now, her campaign manager says Kamala Harris had no control over the purse. It was everybody around her just throwing money. The Obamas was running the campaign. The Obamas were running that campaign. Once she got rid of Biden, they said, now we need Obama back. So they brought Obama back, but they put the puppet Kamala Harris in front of everybody. Everything she was doing was based on the Obama's playbook. It wasn't on her. Nobody even knew who Kamala Harris was because she was running off the Obama playbook and the Hillary playbook. What was the Hillary playbook? What was that playbook? Just blame everything on Iran, Russia, say that Trump's, a Nazi, say he's Hitler, say he's anti-woman. Hillary's playbook is to attack. She's an attack dog. She attacks. Obama is the one who will try to sweet talk you. Oh, we're going to be so unified once the Democrats take over. We're going to have lilies and roses and cupcakes and shit. And we're going to invite everybody from all overseas to live here with us in harmony. How? I mean, why don't we fix America? Right now, we got too many homeless people. We got people losing houses in this. I'm like, all that rhetoric, all that sweet talk, that shit, it wasn't selling to nobody. Nobody was buying it. We bought it during the Obama years and nobody was ahead. Nobody came ahead. We only voted for him because he was black. And they said, well, if you black, then vote for Obama. Because if you don't vote for Obama, you don't like black people. That was that whole rhetoric right there. And I only voted for him the first time, not the second time. Because I was like, this dude ain't even doing shit. That's what I said. I was in Vegas at the time. I said, this dude ain't even doing shit. So I got to get the fuck up out of here. And that's when Vegas was really going into the hole because that was in 2012. He took office in 2008. By 2012, Vegas was in worse shape than it had ever been. Somebody else needed to come in. It was like, dude, this shit is crazy. We got to get up out of here. Oh, yeah, she was part of the coup. She was part of it. And so once you get somebody like Obama that you think can sweet talk everybody and throw Michelle in the mix, think she can sweet talk everybody, and you got Hillary saying, hey, be the attack dog, attack, attack, attack. Not anywhere in any of that shit did you ever hear a policy of how we're going to take care of Americans and get Americans back on track to success and prosperity. Not once. They focused so much on Trump. They got lost. They got lost in the campaign. That's why all of them saying, we thought we really had America hating Trump. How did we lose? How did we lose? We thought nobody liked Trump. All of the polls leading up to that, said Harris was winning, +7, +3, +10, +13. She was winning. Every single poll out there, every one of them had her winning, some double digits. How did they lose? Because they was gaslighting everybody. They was telling everybody, hey, Kamala's winning. That means everybody likes her. Look, nobody likes Trump, so don't vote for him because nobody likes him. Don't vote for him. Nobody likes him, y'all. Look at the polls. It's saying Kamala. Hey, choose her. It was a narrative they were trying to sell. Worse than COVID. It was a narrative they were trying to sell. And nobody bought the narrative, which is why they were all shocked. Even the pundits on ABC and MSNBC. Well, we didn't know what to say. The election, that was a surprise. That was a shock. Black men must really hate black women. For one, she ain't black. Let's get that out the way. Oh, black men must really hate black women. We don't believe we got slaughtered like this. We done lost every damn state. This is crazy. They were all in shock because all the media out there was gaslighting Americans, giving them fake numbers, putting fake shit across your screen, showing the blue is winning, the blue is winning. Join blue because we're winners. Look at us, we're winners. Join blue, join blue. Look, Trump's losing. Nobody likes him. Nobody's even voting for him. Look, he's losing in every state. He's losing in every poll. Look at him. Nobody's voting for him. That's the shit they were putting out to everybody. And like I said, my friend Jenna, she's up in Utah. She sent me a message, and I actually put it this. Let me see if I'm gonna read you the message. This shit was funny. Where is she at? She's here she is right here. Miss Janae. She sent me this. Hold up. She's always texting me shit. We be going back and forth, dying laughing. Where is she at? Where is she at? She's in there somewhere. Oh yeah. Because me and her, we go back and forth all the time about everything. Yeah, she says something. She says, this is what they're doing now. She says, all these polls Monday, this was Monday, last Monday before the election. She said, all these polls showing KH leading. I hope all the early voters are all she's going to get and the red voters haven't and the majority cast votes yet. Hope. I replied back to her. All of the videos on YouTube's got most experts saying the polls are not correct. Some are saying the votes aren't adding up to make sense. That was Monday before the election. I told her Monday before the election, they're lying to you because experts on YouTube who are not mainstream media, experts on YouTube who are actually deep into politics, they're saying none of these polls make sense to any of us. There's no way Kamala Harris could be winning. But all the polls that we're seeing saying Kamala Harris is winning. And my friend, she even texted me. She said, Jeff, all these polls are showing Kamala Harris is leading. And I said, no, these polls are not correct. The experts on YouTube are saying Trump is going to win. Why did the experts on, that's why my channel got shadow banned, because even YouTube, who was a part of Google, wanted to try to put the illusion out that everybody was supporting Kamala Harris. When you see channels like mine, with threads like mine, with commentary like mine, with me reading shit about Trump being supported, YouTube shadow bans that because they don't want that. Yeah, exactly. 20 million votes. Oh, there's going to be an investigation about that. Trust me. Trump said he's going to open up an investigation into the JFK assassination. He's opening that up, but I guarantee he's going to open up that whole 2020 election investigation. He's starting some about that. Oh, Mike. Oh yeah, brother. They were doing us all like that, man. They were doing us. Anybody who supported, who wasn't with the narrative, they shadow banned us, blocked us. You couldn't find, people weren't getting notifications of my live streams, my videos. So I just stopped posting because I'm not wasting my time. And I just started working on more transmissions, making money because I wasn't getting paid shit on AdSense. So I was like, if I'm not getting shit on AdSense, I'm not going to be posting no fucking videos. I got money to make. So I was making money. It's like, I'm not dealing with YouTube's gains. I'm not playing with them. But yeah, even my friend up in Utah, she was like, Jeff, Kamala Harris is going to win. Everybody's saying Kamala's going to win. You know what? I had Lyft on this whole time. That show, Lyft must have been on. Let me tell you how many hours I've had Lyft running. Let me see today. 3 hours and almost 4 hours. Almost 4 hours. I have had Lyft running for almost 4 hours and not a single ping, nothing. Oops, let me turn this shit off. I didn't even know it was on. I got it on black SUV. There's nothing on there. But yeah, so my friend, she was even saying, everybody's saying Kamala's going to win, Jeff. I said, no. I said, it appears that way because YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all of these people are only putting out Kamala supporters. If you are a Kamala Harris supporter, people will find you in the algorithm. They will see you on the YouTube homepage. Anybody who's a Trump supporter, you're not going to find us. You got to come looking for us. You got to like dig through the fucking haystack and be like, oh shit, there's Jeff's channel. Damn. Drive on gaming, that's it, brother. Oh yeah. They coming after Nancy Pelosi too. All these politicians, all these Democrats that became multi-millionaires during the pandemic, they were all saying, this is what we're going to decide. And That's going to increase the value of these companies. So let's hurry up and buy stocks in these companies right now. So they go buy a ton of stock in those companies. Then they'd issue the ruling. Then the stocks would go through the roof. Then they'd sell the shares. That's how they were doing it. It's all, the investigation's about to come out. Oh, I'm still here. I'm still here. Oh yeah, man. YouTube was on my ass. My views, I'm going to tell you right now, my views got cut in half. Everything went down. I was getting 4,000 views a video, 3,000 views a video. I'll be getting like 800 views a video now, 1,100 views a video, because they're not putting me in the algorithm because of my position. They were trying to sell the illusion. Like I said, even my friend, they were trying to sell the illusion that Kamala Harris was winning and everybody was supporting Kamala. Black men everywhere supporting Kamala. Black men everywhere. And none of us really were. Only black men you saw supporting her were the people that the algorithm were allowing to show. The real truth, they weren't showing the truth. They were banning the truth, shadow banning everything. If we spoke negatively about Kamala Harris, our channel automatically got put on shadow ban. My views went from 4,000 per video to 1,000 per video. My subs, I was getting over 600 subs per month. 600 subs per month. Let me show you. And I'm going to show y'all my YouTube studio. For everybody that's in right now, on my chat right now, I'm going to show you the truth about what happened to me. What happened to me over the past month because I didn't support Kamala Harris on YouTube. I'm going to show y'all the fucking truth because y'all deserve to see this shit. And that's why I had to go out and do my own thing. I'm going to show y'all my YouTube studio. Here we go right here. These are my channel statistics right here. Let me open this up for you. Look at that. One of my videos down here is 10 out of 10. Usually every video I put out is 1 out of 10. That's 10 out of 10 right now. Every video I usually put out, I got 197 subs in the past 28 days. This right here, 197 subs. That number is usually over 600 subs per 28 days. I get about almost 20 subs per day. Just about 20 subs per day. This is giving me probably about 3-4 per day, maybe 3-4 subs. So I'm losing like 16 subs per day. My estimated revenue, $1,200. You know what I normally get? Almost $2,000. My views, 93,000. Usually I get about 170,000. Usually I get about 170,000 views a month. I'm down. I'm gonna blow it up for y'all. Look at that. I'm down to 92,000 views a month. That's what I get. Watch time hours, 7.6 thousand hours. That number is sometimes 20,000 hours a month. 20,000 hours a month. That number right there. And I'll show you that I'm not lying about my revenue. Let me show you something real quick. Let me open up my revenue real quick. Because y'all, like I said, I don't care. I'll tell y'all the truth. There's a lot of motherfuckers out there who won't tell you the truth. I'm opening up my analytics real quick. And I'm going to go and show you my views. All right. So look at this. This number right here, way over on the side over here. Whoops, sorry about that. Wait a minute. This number right here, this 7,181. That number is usually higher than my subscriber count. Look at this. I got 3,600 people a day, 3,600. Let's open up, instead of the last 28 days, let me show you the last 90 days. We're going to open up the last 90 days. Look at that. This day I had 12,000 people was on my channel this day. 12,798 was on my channel. This day, 5,400. This day, 10,000 were on my channel. 4,000, 7,000. This was all like months ago. Back here, 7,900 on my channel. 62, 78, all the way up to 12, almost 13,000 on my channel one day. Look at what I get now. 2,160. That's a 10,000 view difference. 10,000 view. Look at this, 2,143. I ain't never seen them numbers. When I had 5,000 people on my channel, I had more views than that. When I got 12,000 subs. When I had 5,000, I had more subs than that. Let me show you my revenue numbers because nobody gonna believe how stupid this shit looks. Look, this is what I get. 1,600 in June, 1,800, almost 1,900 in July, 1,700 in August, 1,600, 1,300 last month because the election was coming up. I'm only getting 279 this month. At this rate, I might get 1,200 this month, maybe 1,200. And I mean, we can go all the way back to see what my best month was. My best month is way back here. Hold up. Let me pull this down some. My best month was like 1,900, 1,800, 1,800, almost another 1,800, 1,700, 17. And I'm barely scraping by with 1,000. Look at this. This is where everything is all up, 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 up. Then it just tanks at the very end. Fucking tanks. And people wonder why I stopped fucking with YouTube. Because they wanted people on this platform that supported Kamala Harris, especially black men. Look at that. I get $8.57 per RPM for every 1,000. $8. And that's on over the last 9. Let's put it back to 28. Let's put it back to like the past month, 28 days. See, that's what I'm getting right there. Look, some days I make $17 a day on YouTube. Look at that. That's $17.63. $17 a day on YouTube. In 24 hours, I made 17. That's less than $1 an hour. Right here, 59. That was the day I did a live stream. $59 because I did a live stream and you guys super chatted me, which is why I tell y'all, just send me money on Cash App or Venmo. Fuck YouTube. Send it to me on Cash App or Venmo. Because they're taking anywhere from 50%, 30% to 50% of my money anyway. So if they ain't fucking paying me, I'm not paying them. $26 on the 31st. $67 because I threw a live stream. Look at this shit. $27. $14 in a day. $14 in a day on YouTube. So I was like, man, fuck these people. So I just stopped doing YouTube. I would throw up some live streams here and there. I'll throw shit up. Let me show you the content. So I'll go to the content tab right here. Look at these are my videos. 760, 1,100, 1,700, 250, 616, 695, 901, 1,200. Now let me show you when they wasn't shadow banning me. Let me go to the next page because these are a bunch of shadow ban things right here. This is when they wasn't shadow banning me. You know, 1,594, 2,100, 1,000, 2,100, 2,900, 912. That was a short video. 2,000, 672, 903, 1,100, 2,700, 2,600, 2,100, 1,200, 3,096, 1,447, 6,553 views, 2,200 views, 2,000 views, 100, 3,000 views, 6,000 views, 2,700, 1,000, 6,600 views, 17, 2,700. That's when I wasn't getting shadow banned. Now I'm getting 800 views on a fucking video. I'm getting 800 views on a video. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck these people. That's why I said, if you want to be on my mailer, send me, just let me, I'm going to put some uberjeepaz@gmail.com. So in the comments, I just put my email address. If you want me to notify you when I'm dropping videos, email me at uberjeepaz@gmail.com and say, notify me. That's all you got to say is notify me. And once you put notify me, I know to put you on a list that I can send out when I'm dropping a video or I'm going to drop a live stream. That's when I do it. Because y'all can clearly see, because I'm conservative, a black man that didn't vote for Kamala Harris, YouTube fucked my channel up. And I'm showing y'all the truth. I'm showing y'all the truth. All this shit happened over the past month and a half, 2 months. I mean, I'm getting 197 subs. I'm going to try to find out how I can see how many subs I'm getting. There has to be a way. Audience, maybe I could show like audience or subs or something. Oh, I don't know how I can do so. I mean, all these numbers are low as hell. Look at that. Returning viewers, 987,000. When you look at my previous months, my views, look back here, returning viewers like 8. That was October the 11th, 1,800, 3,200 new viewers. That was on one day. So that's over 5,000 viewers coming to my channel just to check shit out. Now in a day, I'm not even at 1,600 viewers coming to my channel. How do I go from, 7,000, 8,000 viewers a day coming to check my channel out, 13,000 people coming to check my channel out, to I ain't even getting 1,600 people come checking my channel out? This is what YouTube does. When they don't like you, they get rid of you. Now, let me see if I can. I'm looking to see how many subs where these subs can come from. I don't see it. Damn it. I don't see it. But there has to be some way I can show you guys. Yeah, see here, like my typical range of subscribers every month, my typical range is 340 to 500 subs a month. That's my typical range, 340 to 570. I'm getting 197 subs a month. That's under 200 when I'm normally 340 to 500. But that's because some months I'm at 670. I'm at 715 a month, getting 700 people adding every month, almost 1,000 people a month coming to this channel. It went from 1,000 people a month coming to my channel to 197 sub in my channel. And I'm like, man, This, and I tell people, this is why I'm telling people the truth about YouTube. Y'all think that YouTube is like the holy grail to make money. No, it's a fucking sucker bet. That's what it is. It's a sucker bet. Luckily, I ain't spent a lot of money on this shit, on microphones and studio equipment and this and that. I'd be ass out right now. Luckily, I can work on transmissions. Luckily, I can still go out and drive. Luckily, I can do something to make money. Because if I relied on YouTube, I'd be fucked right now. I ain't do shit to YouTube. I'm just doing my channel how I do my channel. They choose to say, we need to show black men supporting Kamala Harris. We're going to make YouTube political now. If you're supporting Donald Trump, we shadow ban. We're going to make YouTube political now. And that's exactly what they did. They turned this shit to another Zuckerberg Facebook. Zuckerberg even admitted, yeah, they told us to shadow ban anybody, you know, against COVID, shadow ban anybody. Zuckerberg admitted that shit to Congress, so he can't lie. I was told by the White House to do this, so I did it. For money? Did you do it for money? What you do it for? Just because it's a fucking favor? You did it for a favor? No, you did it for money. You did it for something. And now all of a sudden, everybody out there who's trying to do YouTube, you have to stay on the plantation if you're black. If you black, you on YouTube, you are getting on a plantation. They will drag your ass and drag your views to the ground until you act how they tell you to act. I don't gotta act how they want to act because they want to give me $1,700 a month. Guess what? I can make 2 G's on a truck in the front yard. Takes me about 4 days. I'm done. Why the fuck am I waiting 30 days to make 2 G's when I can make that shit in 4 days? See, I'm stronger than this little revenue shit they throwing at me. A lot of people ain't that strong. A lot of people, I want to go viral on YouTube. I told you motherfuckers, I'ma always stay true. I'ma always battle. Fuck the numbers, fuck them. I'ma always battle. The day that I ever go viral on YouTube is the day that people like the same people that are at Uber who were saying that they wanted Trump shot. Same people at Uber are the same people who are running fucking YouTube. So of course they don't want somebody like me to succeed on YouTube. Of course they don't. I'm showing y'all my analytics. So I'm not going to sit here and say, oh yeah, man, my YouTube is going amazing. Shit. No, it's not going amazing because there was an election going on. And they wanted to put out this agenda that black people are voting for Kamala. Look, black men especially. Oh, you guys got to support the Democratic agenda. Look at where am I at? Those motherfuckers hid me. They hid me. I was nowhere to be found. People wasn't getting notifications. People go look for my channel. I wasn't showing up in the home feed. None of that because they knew even if they came to my channel, look at something rideshare, they was going to get the real. They was going to get truly who I was, an American that wanted to make sure all Americans ate right. I'm not about blue. I'm not about red. I'm about all Americans eating. I happen to be red, but I don't say, oh yeah, hopefully only my red people eat. And all you Democrats, I hope you guys suffer and struggle and get evicted. And I ain't never said no shit like that because that's not how I believe. But yet YouTube believes that if you are red, you're automatically to be put down. They don't want red to succeed. If you are a person on the red team, you're not going to succeed. We want to make sure you starve. We want to make sure you struggle, you suffer. This is why I don't fuck with Democrats, because they have these evil intentions when they claim that they don't. They use plantation fucking tactics to keep you under control. I'm not a slave. My ancestors might have been, but I'm not. You're not going to shut me up and keep me under control by saying, well, we're going to make you struggle unless you do what we say because you got black skin, so you better. Nah, fuck that. I don't roll like that. Let me turn this up. I don't roll like that. So that's why I tell people, man, I'm not one of those people that's going to be on YouTube acting like I'm not who I really am. When you meet me on the street, you're meeting real me. They're like, oh, Jeff, man, I'm glad you're this. Oh, man, I just say that shit for YouTube because if I don't say it, then YouTube's gonna, shadow ban my account. Give a fuck. I make money other ways. What, Charlemagne? Charlemagne, he is what I call like him, DJ Envy, everybody a part of the Breakfast Club. All of them, they're chasing money. These motherfuckers will say they'll sell pogo sticks if it's gonna give them some fucking money. That's how they are. So I don't really listen to Charlemagne. I don't really listen to, what was that? Charlama, was that? You mean Kamala? So I thought you meant Charlemagne. Like, and I heard what he was saying about Trump and all this shit and all that. What Charlemagne don't realize is that DJ Envy, the Democrat, ripped off his own fucking community. Democrats rip people off. This is what they do. And they have no shame about it. DJ Envy will tell you he's a Democrat. He supports Democrat. He supports Democratic policies. But at the same time, he don't support the Democratic community because he'll rip their ass off through little schemes and scams. If you were real about your community, you straight up about the people around you, I never knock on nobody's door in my neighborhood asking them if they're Democrat, asking them if they're Republican. I take care of my neighborhood, give a fuck what side you on. I take care of my neighborhood. But when you got Democrats always looking to exploit you by using your color, hey, trust me, look at my skin. Look at that. You can trust me. Look at my skin. Trust me. Look at the skin of the people behind me. You can trust me. And these motherfuckers rip you off so fast. Trust me. I'm a minority. Trust me. Look at my skin. Fuck that. Listen to what they say and how they move. That's how you know a snake. And because I'm black and I'm not a snake like that, they have no use for me in a Democratic plantation. Because I'm waking everybody up, making sure people eat. I'm waking people up. Hey, don't let these people run you down the wrong path. You need money. You got bills to pay. That shit's going to keep adding up. And all skin folk ain't kin folk. Real shit. What up, Lisa? That's right, Melly Mel, man. That's what it is, man. And I tell folks, man, don't sit there and let these people use skin tone politics to get you to do some shit, because it's all about control. And the moment you say, you know what, I'm not really going to, vote that way, because I'm not don't think, bro, don't think. Look at your skin, dog. Look at your skin. You black, dog, you black. Don't think, look at your skin. I'm like, no, the way I'm thinking of interest rates, and I'm thinking that the shit around us ain't going too well because, we trusted some people based on our skin color and this whole minority ticket you trying to sell fucking people. But minorities are the quickest ones to play us. Look at DJ Envy. This motherfucker came into the community, ripped off people that look like us. But he's a Democrat. You can trust Democrats because look at our skin. Look at our skin. No, I don't do skin politics. If you can't put policy in front of me and show me based on the historical shit you've done, especially with Obama, show us a history of you fixing shit. Because you can't even fix Chicago, and it's one city, and there's a gazillion cities in fucking United States, and you can't even fix one. But you're going to say, we're going to fix every city. We're going to fix America. No, you fixed your pockets to be able to have 2 mansions on the beaches of Hawaii. That's what you did. You did a DJ Envy scam. You scammed all the people, got all the money, and ran the fuck off. That's all you did. And once people realize that these people, that's what they're doing, they're saying, you cannot vote for Trump or Republican because look at your skin color. Don't worry about what Trump is saying. Don't worry about what Kamala's saying. Don't worry about what nobody. Look at your skin color. You need to vote with your skin, man. You're a black man. Black. I say, dude, but I'm American, but you're a black man. Use your skin to vote, man. Don't use your brain. What are you thinking? Use your skin. All skin folk ain't kin folk. They gonna sit up and try to tell you that shit, though. Yeah, man, we the same. We just alike. Vote for me because we just alike. Man, look at all these schemers and scammers out there. I mean, even in our own hoods, we got bars on our windows. We lock our doors. We got alarms. We got clubs on the fucking car. We fucking, hide all our shit. White people ain't coming to our neighborhood stealing all this shit. Who we doing this for? We doing this for people that look just like us. We doing it for people that look just like us. Real shit. We don't got bars on our windows because I'm scared some little white kid's gonna come jump into my window. No, white kids, please. That's the least of my fucking concern. It's like, no. We do it because we have common sense if we've seen shit with our own eyes that we don't want to admit. Once you admit there's a problem, now you can go for the problem. Okay, let's fix the problem. Like I always say, like Andre 3000, don't sit up and tell me that it's a sin. The sin is making sure that we don't have no way to win. That's the true sin. So we're going to be the way we're going to be in our neighborhoods until somebody gives us a way to win in our neighborhoods. The Democrats are not giving us a way to win. You got a prosecutor that tried to become president. What do prosecutors do? Do they keep people out of jail? No, they put people in the jail. I'm an accountant. My brain has always been focused on numbers because I'm an accountant. That's my degree. That's my whole career. Focus on numbers, focus on efficiency, focus on organizing shit, and focus on helping people get money. Telling you your bottom line. That's how my brain works because it's who I am. So if you tell me you're a fucking prosecutor, you're here to put people in fucking jail. No, I'm not. I only did it as a career. I'm not really like that. So if you had no passion for your job as prosecuting people, if that's not really who you were, then why'd you do it? The day I stopped wanting to be corporate was the day I lost passion in corporate America. And it wasn't the people. It was just the policies and the processes. I had to stop. I said, you know what? I'm not feeling corporate America no more. I'm just really not. Jeff, it's a lot of money. So you sure you don't want to be corporate? No, not really. I don't want to be. There's a lot. If you don't have a passion for it, you need to fucking stop it. Just stop it, because it's going to ruin the soul of who you truly are. And corporate America's ruin us. I'm playing basketball with people from the mailroom. I'm hanging out with people who push mail carts. I'm hanging out with people who cook food at the, the lines and shit like that. But Jeff, you're an executive, dog. You wear suits to work every day. You with the big cheese upstairs and this and that. Why you hanging with these people? Motherfucker, I come from these people. My family still these people. So you think I'm better because I got a degree and wear a fucking suit? I'm hood, dog. I'm hood. I'm sorry. So I got tired of them conversations of me still being hood, but making sure that I had the brain to work upstairs with everybody else. So I had to walk away from that shit. I never forgot where I came from. And people try to pull me away from where I came from. I still got people down there that I'm still looking at, that I'm still helping, that I'm still doing everything I can to make sure motherfuckers got a little money. You ain't got to be rich. Just have a little money. And I'll show you how to get a little money. If it's you saving money or you making money a certain way, I'm going to help you get a little money. Because that's the hood in me, looking out for the hood around me. I've never truly been corporate. I was just there. I left. That wasn't really my home. My home was always in the streets. And now I run my garage. I'm up under trucks fixing people cars that I meet on the streets. I'm driving people around, people who I meet in the streets. I've always been for the streets. Because if you don't start at the ground level as a foundation in your community, doing shit for your community, what are you really doing? What are you doing? You out for self. A lot of Democrats, they never once campaigned in the hood. You never saw them in the hood because they ain't for the streets. They up there to, oh yeah, if you guys want to see us, come to our concert and we'll get you to come here by having Beyonce and Megan Thee Stallion on stage. No, that was a waste of money. Billions wasted. Tell you what, go through the hood, talk to people, ask them what the real problems is. Because when you ask people in the hood who you trying to get to vote for you, what the real problems are, develop your policy based on that. When they tell you we're trying to have resources, but yet we keep having people in our communities who are not from here with free money, acquiring our resources. And I'm going to tell you right now, I know it's steal. I know it. And what they end up saying is the reason why they were doing that is because all the businesses that were in the hoods, all the businesses that were owned by white people, the gentrification shit. I'm going to tell you, this is how it worked out. They would own the hotels. They would own all these places. And they would funnel government funds through the places. They would put immigrants in those hotels. And they would say, I'm going to make sure you guys eat how? We're going to fill your hotels full of immigrants and you just invoice us as the U.S. government. Just send me an invoice and we'll cover it. Black people ain't stupid. They saw that. They like, wait a minute. How are y'all paying for all of these immigrants to be in all these luxury hotels, have all this food, have all these legal services, all this stuff when you say you don't got money? But yet you're paying for all of this stuff right around us. See, if they would have went to the hood, this is the conversations they would have had. They were scared to go to the hood because those are the conversations that they were going to have to hear. You guys are paying for luxury around us when you could be doing the same thing with us. And you own our votes now. You got these people living up nice. They come over here with nothing but a backpack. They go from having a backpack to having a nice car to buying a food truck to living in a hotel. Come on now. And you doing this in our neighborhoods, funneling this money to your friends who are all guys who own shit. You're giving government money to the owners of all of this shit right over our heads. Investigations are going to happen. A lot of people, a lot of heads going to roll. A lot of heads are going to roll. That's what I said, Tracy. Somebody was saying that shit the other day. It was like, well, what about our reparations? I said, well, didn't you just see it go past you? They just gave anything that black people could have ever wanted was just given away. Look at our national deficit right now. Anything black people ever wanted from this country was just given away. The conversation about reparations should be done. It should be over. Because we just watched it walk past us. A lot of black people that voted Democrat, don't ever ask for reparations again because you just saw it walk past you for the last 4 years. Don't ever say, well, black people need reparations. Did you vote Democrat? Yeah, shut up then. Shut up. Because you just watched reparations walk right past you every day and you voted for that shit. So you freely gave anything that could have even been considered reparations to other fucking people. Because all of that money has to be, you think those people are going to pay it back? No, they're going back home. They're going back home. They like, dude, I was Western Union and all this fucking money back home. Venezuelans, they make $7 per day in their country, $7 USD per day. You know how much money these motherfuckers transferring back to their banks? You know how much money they're giving to all these banks in foreign countries and shit? You know, American banks, they can't even make loans. They're like, dude, we ain't got no cash. Shit, we doing fractional loans and shit now. We ain't got no money. Anything that you even thought that was going to become reparations at any level of the game of reparations just walked out of the door. All that shit just left. So we can't even talk about it no more. We can't even talk about it no more. Especially if you voted Democrat. You can't bring it up. Do not bring it up. Make work as Eminem. Real shit. And all these people out there, oh yeah, they owe black people. They owe you shit. Because anything that was even ever owed to you, if it was even owed to you personally, specifically, you just voted to let that shit walk out the door. Because you voted to let all these people in and to not stop the flood of people. How are they living here? How? On your back. On reparations that could have been in your pocket. With you getting out of the hood. With you fixing your car. With you building the business that you wanted to fucking build. Look at how much money was given away. Just given away. This same lady came up with $1 billion within 100 days, blew it. Even went over $1 billion to the point where people are bouncing checks right now. And this is who you wanted to put in charge of this country? And these people throwing fits in their cars. I don't even listen to these fucking people. Every time I see a video of a Democrat wigging the fuck out, I scroll past it. Because I'm not going to sit and watch somebody with mental health problems, fucking have mental health problems on my screen. It's a waste of my time. They're trying to say, oh, yeah. They're going to sit up there and you know, make me go viral for being mentally retarded. I'm going to send you. No. So you send a link. All right, I'll check it. So you wouldn't be surprised if they pump fake first by saying we'll give reparations, then turn around and say they don't have money anymore. Oh, definitely. Because that's exactly what's happening. That's what's happening. All right, let me look at this link real quick. Let me see what happening. Okay, I don't see a link in here nowhere. There's no link in here. I don't see a link in here. Yeah, I'm looking at my my Uber G-Pay's email. I don't see a link in here nowhere. So, if it's a YouTube link, I probably want to pull it up, because last time I pulled up a link on YouTube and that shit had some music or something in it, they fucking red flagged my damn YouTube video. And I had to redo a whole nother video. Oh, you texted? Oh, okay. This is my phone then. Yep. So, shoot. Say Obama promised the world and gave nothing. Real shit. Didn't Obama California agree to some sort of reparations? This is the thing about California reparations. For one, you have to prove that not only were your ancestors here, if your ancestors were here, that they were actually slaves. If you can prove that, you might have a case for having reparations for what happened to your ancestors. A lot of people think because their skin is black, they automatically came from a slave family. Not all of us came from slave family. 100% of black people on this planet were not enslaved. 100% of white people did not own slaves. But people want to say because I'm black and I'm in America, then I must have come from slaves. No, people came here for the opportunities. A lot of people came from other countries all over, came from opportunities. Like I've had live streams before that said Mexico. Mexico was a place that said, if you can make it to Mexican soil, if you're a black person, a slave, and you make it to Mexico, you're a free person on Mexican soil. Do you know how many people were born in Mexico? And once slavery ended, they came back to the United States. So some people originated in Mexico as black people, came back to the United States as Americans who were just black people in Mexico. And now they say, oh, I come from slaves. Maybe not. You gotta trace that back. In a lot of places that do that, they probably didn't even keep records. So yeah. Oh, but let me get out of this real quick. Let me see something. A link. Oh, I see it. Okay, I see these links. The President Trump promises to go after YouTube, IG, Facebook, and all that shit over free speech. Good. He needs to. Because if Obama, when Kamala and Obama was running for office, nobody was getting shadow banned to the degree, because we were all online back then. Nobody was getting shadow banned to that degree. It wasn't until even the Democrats tell you right to your face. We would like to have the right to censor what we don't like online, to censor what subjectively misinformation that we constitute as misinformation. If we as Democrats say, hey, if I say, hey, you know what? I don't think N95 masks work. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. I don't think N95 masks work. And people say, well, why? So I get an N95 mask, I put it on, I spray a ton of spray paint in the room, and I walk away, and all you can see is white fucking paint coming out of my nostrils and shit. I think that's my scientific experiment right there. Because of an N95 mask can't hold a paint molecule, which is way much bigger than a virus molecule. If it can't hold a huge paint molecule, how can it hold a very small microscopic molecule of a virus? How can it? It's letting big molecules come through, way big ones. So how can it stop the tiny ones? People were doing that. And then finally, the FDA and everybody came out saying, yeah, you guys are right. Masks don't really keep you from getting it, nor does getting a shot keep you from transmitting it. But we were saying all that from the get-go. And we were called misinformation. But the true misinformation were the people lying to you, telling you once you get the shot, you can't transmit it to nobody. So hurry up, run and get the shot so we can stop the transmission of it all. Once you get the shot, we stop transmission it. That was a complete bullshit lie. It was misinformation from Rachel Maddow. I got the videos on my channel. Rachel Maddow said it. Don Lemon said it. They were all giving misinformation. They were saying with their fucking lips, you got to go out and you got to get the shot because that's the only thing that's going to stop you from transmitting COVID. They said that shit. They never once got online and says, you know what, we disseminated misinformation. It was not true what we said. They never said that. All they keep saying is we should censor people that don't agree with us. We should have a right to censor people because what they don't want you to have is that conversation. They don't want you to have that conversation. Oh yeah, today's conversation, I have to continue with that video. Oh yeah. So I'm sitting there going, well, I got to get ready to go to the airport in a second. I got a private ride coming. My alarm is going to hit in a second anyways. So when I sit there and I listen to Democrats who disseminated misinformation and lied to everybody and never apologized to everybody, sit up and say, we need to start having a policy to prohibit misinformation and to censor misinformation and make people liable for misinformation. Who are you talking about? Yourself? Because all the conspiracy theorists were right. All of them. They were all right. Everything that they said was right. And not once did a conspiracy theorist get an apology from one of these liars that disseminated misinformation. Not a single one. Not a single person who disseminated misinformation ever came and put out, it was our era to tell you that once you get the shot, that you would no longer transmit. We should have said that. That was our bad. We should have never said that. But see, they didn't want to destroy that illusion of credibility. None of us trusted those motherfuckers anyways. Because we knew they was full of shit. So none of us, but they had this illusion of credibility. Illusion. We got to pretend that we're still credible, guys. Don't admit that we lied. Don't admit that we were misinformation. Don't admit it. They won't admit. Don't admit that we were misinformation. Don't admit it. What we'll say, since we know misinformation was out there that we really put out, we'll say that we need to start censoring misinformation. That way people won't have time to have the conversations that we had to prove what was truly misinformation. Because all of that shit was a lie. All of that shit was a lie. Damn. Snow is hammering. Max surge, $3. Hey, I'll be doing private rides. Fuck that. They can keep $3 surge. Show up, private ride. Every time. Show up, private ride. That's how you handle a max surge of $3. Your surge is really about $20. You just don't realize it yet. So when you get there on this $13 ride, tell them I'll do it for $30. Perfect. Just get me home, man. $30 is fine. See, you just gave yourself a $17 surge out of nowhere. You are the surge. Believe in yourself. That $3 is fucking pennies. You go out there and you be it. You be it. Thank you. Keep the pills, man. This is what we doing, brother. We gonna get out there and get it, man. We gonna get it. So like I said, that video you sent me, that's going to be something that we will have a discussion. Like I said, I got to go pick up a private client from the airport in a second, but we want to actually have that conversation because people don't realize that the fact that the Democrats lied to everybody, they told you the truth and said, oh, there's going to be a surprise virus on the next administration. They said that was the truth. And then they lied about everything after that. And then they're saying, instead of us telling the truth and being held accountable for the truth, what we need to do is be allowed to censor any discussion outside of the subjective matter that we're talking about. Once we label it misinformation, it becomes misinformation. They labeled misinformation when we said you could still transmit the virus after you get the shot. Jeff, that's misinformation. No, it's not. It's the truth. Because a lot of people that are getting the shot saying that they're getting sick, and a lot of people that are getting the shot saying that, you know, their family's getting sick and stuff like that. So they must be transmitted. Nope, that's misinformation, Jeff. You're a conspiracy theorist. You're dangerous, Jeff. You're dangerous. You're putting out misinformation. Same fucking people saying that shit to me. Oh, you can still transmit. Oh, yeah, about, you know, a month pass. And now all the channels are saying, oh, yeah, anybody who's got it, you're getting breakthrough. It's called breakthrough. Not only is it breakthrough, but you can also transmit it through breakthrough. Didn't the conspiracy theorists say all this shit like 45 days ago and you said it was misinformation? So who really gave misinformation? Who really gave it? Think about it. Misinformation is misinformation that misleads you. It's a non-truth. What you were saying is a non-truth. What we said was the truth. The truth eventually came out and the truth was never atoned for. The people who gave the non-truths, aka misinformation, never came out and said, we gave out misinformation. We should have never said that. It was a narrative. They were selling a bullshit narrative and they got caught. They don't ever want to be caught again. So guess what they're doing? Well, we need a right to classify something as misinformation and to deem anybody who talks about what we're classifying, what we as liars, Democratic liars, once the liars call it misinformation, nobody can talk about it. So it becomes the only truth out there. So the lie that the Democrats put out become the only topic of discussion. The lie becomes your new truth now. The lie that you can't transmit COVID if you get the shot becomes your truth now, because people like me won't be able to get online and tell you that they're full of shit. They can also tell you, like, oh, because the science changed. No, the science never changed. It was common sense shit from the get-go. We said once you get a virus, your body generates T cells and antibodies and antigens. It's like that with every virus you'll ever get. Your body naturally tries to fight it. So everybody who caught it, bodies fought it, had antibodies and antigens. We survived. I never got a shot and I'm just fucking fine. Oh, shit. Just kidding. I'm good, motherfucker. Y'all thought I died on your bitch ass, didn't you? No, but serious though. Anybody who got the shot, here's my alarm. Yeah, we only got a few minutes left and I got to get my ass to the airport. But if they sit up there and they tell your ass, oh, this is the truth, and I come up saying, actually, you know, according to research, and they go, whoop, whoop, censor his channel, block his channel, kick his channel off. Well, why the fuck you gonna kick his channel off? Because did you get your fifth COVID vaccine? Say, why you kick his channel? Because he's misinformation. He's not saying what we're saying. We're saying this, and he's saying that it's something else. 45 days later, if that's the only thing you're allowed to hear, guess what? They can say whatever the fuck they, oh yeah, well, the science has changed, and this is actually the truth. They never let you hear the real truth because they banned me 45 days ago. They shadow banned me. I was telling you the truth the whole time. They just shadow banned me 45 days ago. And now you don't know. You think they're telling you the truth. Actually, we're going to tell you the truth about this and this. Oh, Jeff, you know what the truth was? The truth was we couldn't transmit it, but because science changed, now we can. That sounds like some bullshit to me. If I told you from the get-go you can because of common sense, and well, Jeff, you're nothing but an accountant. How would you know? Because I got a higher IQ than the average motherfucker. I don't know. You tell me how I know. Because I can't tell you how I know. I really can't tell you. I just know they're full of shit. How do you know? Because they are. It's common sense. And then they come down the pipe. Oh, guess what? Jeff was right, but we can't say Jeff was right. We got to act like Jeff was wrong by saying he was giving you misinformation. But Jeff was telling the truth, though. He was telling the truth. What's up, lady? Say, but Jeff was telling the truth, though. Well, we can't tell people he was telling the truth. We have to make it seem like he was lying and he was giving misinformation so people don't listen to him again. Because once they label you as somebody with misinformation, once they label you as that, you're now in the system as somebody that can't be trusted. Like I told you, they gave a false illusion of integrity by saying, don't tell anybody we were wrong. Keep pretending the science is changing and we're reporting on the change in science. But the conspiracy theorists are all saying this. You're not going to apologize to them? No, they're misinformation. How are they misinformation if you're reporting today what they said 45 days ago? That means they were telling the truth 45 days ago and you were bullshitting people 45 days ago. It means you were giving misinformation 45 days ago when they tried to lead people on the right path. Well, we don't want to tell people that because then they won't trust us. The illusion of integrity. That's why people, like when my friend texted me, Janae, and she said, hey, Jeff, all of the pundits, all of the polls are saying, Kamala Harris is winning. She texted me that shit Monday, like early on this live. I showed y'all. She texted me that shit Monday, right before the election. And I said, well, everybody on YouTube, the smaller channels that have integrity that you can trust, the smaller channels are saying they're lying. The smaller channels are not saying she's up +5, +3, +11, +13, +4. The smaller channels are saying the red wave is coming. Everybody's out voting for Trump. The polls are trying to say, make everybody believe that people are voting for Kamala. That way people vote for Kamala. It was bullshit. It was bullshit. And that's how you create that illusion of integrity. Why do you think they were so surprised the night of the election? They were so surprised that night because that illusion came crashing down to a strong ass reality that nobody wanted your ass in office. None of us. All of those people probably did, but the majority of us didn't. That's when it came crashing down. Oh, 90% of black women voted for it. Cool. No problem. That's what's up. But that shit is not going to change the country. 90% of black women in this country are not enough of a vote because there are not even enough black people in this country to change the vote to that degree. 90%, all you can do is move 7% of black men that way. And guess what? You move 7% of black men. And all of a sudden you're like, holy shit. That put a major shift in the Republican Party. 7% of this state, 7% of the black men in that state, when that used to be maybe 2%, 3%, that's an extra 4% of black men in that state shifting one way. Annihilated the black female vote that was for Kamala. Man. And I'm telling you, man, oh yeah, that Carrie Jean Pierre lady, yeah. This is mugger, make Uber great again. I know we should. Oh, let me make sure my client didn't land because some of these planes be landing early. Hold up for a second. Let me check. Nope, not yet. I had to go through my text messages. No, he didn't land. He lands at like 8:55. So I'm only like maybe 15 minutes of driving from Terminal 4. So I can make it there within 15 minutes. It's 8:30, so I'll be there by 8:35. I got about another 10 minutes and I got to get off this thing and I got to wipe the truck down and head up out of here. Yeah, all that money wasted. Sad. And I'm just, I'm really happy that a lot of people on this channel, whether you're Democrat or Republican, you don't judge me. You know that I'm only doing shit to make your life better. There's not shit I do to either disrespect you. I don't disrespect you. I don't try to make your life worse. I don't try to make me appear to be better than you. I tell you the truth. I say, motherfucker, my channel sucks. I'm making $24 a day on fucking Lyft. I tell you the truth. I ain't in competition with nobody. I'm fighting for me every day to pay these fucking bills. You fighting for you every day to pay them bills. I wish you the best. You wish me the best. We do what we can do. But when you got Democrats that wish me the worst, because I'm choosing what I think is the best for all of us, everybody, even the Dems, and you wish the worst for me, you're a raggedy motherfucker for real. And there's no way in hell I would ever stand shoulder to shoulder with you in a battle of war, because the only reason why I'm standing shoulder to shoulder with you, in your opinion, is because our skin colors match. That's some stupid shit I ever heard it. Well, you're on my side because our skin colors match. The same dude that would probably kill me at a fucking nightclub in the hood. Now you want me to vote with you because we cool, because we both black, but you would shoot me in a fucking hood. You would shoot me in a parking lot of some nightclub because I bumped into you or because your girl was looking at me or some shit. You won't shoot me in a fucking parking lot. But when it comes to voting, we brothers. Doubt it. I'm a realist. I'm not a fucking daydreamer. I'm a realist. And so I even do it for people like that. I make my vote hoping that people like that life becomes better. I don't do it saying I hope Democrats' life is worse with my choice just because they're Democrats. I never do no shit. That's stupid. I do it saying I hope interest goes down so you can get a better loan. I can get a better loan. We can probably see rich people open up new companies to hire people who ain't rich, because ain't none of us born with $2 million. So rich dude open up a new company, hire me, because I'm not rich, but I got, enough intelligence to actually help your company become what you think it become. Hire me. That's what I'm hoping for, even for Democrats. But for them to hope the worst for me because, well, you didn't vote for a black woman. So the fuck? Like, there's a lot of things every day I do that probably have nothing to do, that doesn't involve a black woman. There's things that black women do every day that don't involve another black woman. But that don't make me go, oh, well, you an evil black woman. Why? Because you didn't help that black woman and that black woman. They're like, motherfucker, I'm grocery shopping right now, Jeff. Don't bother me, motherfucker. I'm grocery shopping right now. It's like, so I don't hate on nobody. I just say everybody's trying to make sure that, they keep a roof over their head. They're trying to remain friendly with people, shake people's hands and shit like that. Like the guy I was just leaving, my train. I'm sitting there shaking motherfuckers' hands and shit. And come to find out, this dude, 61-year-old white guy, 61, Harley Davidson hat on. He reaches his hand and says, hey, man, my name's Jeff. And I go, oh, shit, my name's Jeff. And we start laughing like a motherfucker. He's like, no. I said, yeah, my name's Jeff. So we shake hands. And I said, I see you ride motorcycles. Yeah, I got a Harley. I got dirt bikes. I got all this shit. I said, dude, I've been had like fucking 9 different motorcycles. So now you got 2 Jeffs that ride motorcycles. And we just talking about life. He says, oh, yeah. He says, and I'm a CPA. I fucking fell out laughing. I said, bro, I've been an accountant for like most of my life, 20 years corporate accounting and shit. I took the LSAT. He says, I took the LSAT. He says, yeah, but I became a CPA. I said, I never went to the CPA though. And so you got 2 Jeffs. One in the 50s, one in the 60s, one black, one white, both ride motorcycles, both do accounting. He got a big ass boxer. His dog's a super big boxer, drives a big ass Chevy Silverado. That's whose transmission I got to fucking deal with. So I'm shaking him, introducing myself. So he got a transmission issue. And I'm like, and he's born and raised Phoenix or whatever. So we sitting here like, this is real, true fucking America. White dude, 10 years older than me. Sitting in the parking lot, talking about life, big ass trucks, shaking hands. We both got dogs, both ride motorcycles, both do accounting for a fucking living. And we just enjoying life. Not once did I have to say, well, you're white, Jeff, and I'm black, Jeff. We ain't have to say no shit like that. We're laughing about life. We're talking about life, like real life. The only time race matters is on the fucking internet. In real life, that shit don't matter. In real life, you shaking hands with everybody. In real life, you giving daps and hugs to everybody. You walking in restaurants, sitting down, having meetings with people, sitting there, ordering your drinks. Your waitress is coming over. She's whatever race. The people you chatting with, whatever, people at the next table, whatever race. You don't look around and go, wait a minute, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, 7 white people, 3 black people, 2 Indians, a Mexican, 2 Asians. You don't sit in a restaurant because none of that shit matters in real life. It only matters on the internet. So when you see people throwing fits and tantrums and shit in their cars on the internet, these people are locked. They're locked into stupidity. They're locked into idiocy. Exactly. I'm in my parallel universe, Jeff. 10 years older than me, though. That's what I'm going to be in 10 years, driving a big-ass Silverado with 1 dog. I lose 3 somehow. Maybe give them away. But I'm sitting there thinking, nobody ever walks to a place going, man, there's way too many white people in here. It's too many white people. Or this is too many black people. I got to go, man, because the black people is like, 72%. White people is, 18%. I can't do this, man. Nobody, only idiots online do that shit. So when you go in real life and you become prosperous, you become making money, you become friends with people, you chatting about life. And that's how you make waves in this country. That's how you make waves in this country. I don't walk around asking nobody, or what's your citizenship status? I just never have. This is not my fucking thing. I mean, if you're illegally here eating off of a system, you're doing it because we have leaders of this country that allowed it. I still don't walk around asking nobody where they fucking from. Hey, where are you from? Where are you from, motherfucker? No, that's only on the fucking internet. So it's like, man, too many white people cooking Mexican food. Walk in Taco Bell like, why's all these white folks in here? Hey, Chad, are you done with that Taco Bell Nacho Supreme? Fucking Chad, Tiffany's making your fucking enchilada. I was like, Tiffany? Where the fuck she's from? She's from Rancho Cucamonga. Like fucking Tiffany's. That's a white lady. Yeah, Sarah's gonna make your Nacho Bel Grande. Fuck Sarah. Man, what the fuck? Like, where's all the Mexican people at? Oh no, they're not here. You got to go down the street to fucking Red Robin. It's like, okay, shit. No, but hey, man, it's almost 8:30. I got to get ready to go pick up my client. He'll be landing in about 25 minutes. So I got a little bit to wipe the truck down and hop my ass up out of here. But I appreciate you guys rocking with me on this live stream. Thank you, Big Kev, for the super chat. Man, like I said, we're going to do something major with this channel. I know it's rideshare, but this is a live channel. This is a live channel. And we are all rideshare drivers conducting business, making sure we're taking care of our community. And I actually met somebody the other day on rideshare, doing rideshare, that I just gave his number to somebody else I'm dealing with in another transaction. They'll be talking tomorrow on the phone tomorrow, because I met this guy last week, but they'll be talking tomorrow. I'll be meeting with them both next week. We're putting some shit together, y'all. Trust me. I'm linking everything. Anything I can do, I'm linking it together. So I'm even patching riders I'm picking up with people who I deal with in my life to make sure we make this business wholesome for everybody else. So, all right, Daytona, man. Hey, peace out, y'all. Thank you, young boy, man. You guys, Miss Charlie, y'all be easy out there. Make money tonight. At least 2-3 private rides if you can. Don't be scared. Well, what if they deactivate me, motherfucker? I deactivated myself. I'd maybe do 1 or 2 Uber trips a week and probably like 10 Lyft trips. I deactivated myself. I do more private shit. So let me go out, collect this private money, because I guarantee from the airport, from where I'm taking this guy, the app would have probably gave me $19. I'm getting 60 for it. So of course I'm doing it. It's like, shit, yeah, I'm doing it for $60. Let's roll. So I'm gonna go pick him up real quick, get this money, have a great time. You guys be safe out there. And don't forget, do not ride in that curb lane if you don't have to. Stay out of curb lane. All right, much love, much respect, y'all.